In a huge pond, there lived many fish. They were arrogant and never listened to anyone. In this pond, there also lived a kind-hearted crocodile. He advised the fish, "It does not pay to be arrogant and overconfident. It could be your downfall." But the fish never listened to him. "There is that crocodile, advising us again," they would say. One afternoon, the crocodile was resting beside a stone near the pond, when two fishermen stopped there to drink water. The fishermen noticed that the pond had many fish. "Look! This pond is full of fish. Let's come here tomorrow with our fishing net," said one of them. "I am surprised we have not seen this place before," exclaimed the other. The crocodile heard all this. When the fishermen left, he slowly slipped into the pond and went straight to the fish. "You all had better leave this pond before dawn. Early morning those two fishermen are going to come to this pond with their net," warned the crocodile. But the fish just laughed and said, "There have been many fishermen who have tried to catch us. These two are not going to catch us either. Do not you worry about us, Mr. Crocodile," they said in a mocking voice. The next morning, the fishermen came and threw their net in the pond. The nets were big and strong. Very soon all the fish were caught. If only we had listened to Mr. Crocodile. He had only wanted to help. "For our arrogance we have to pay with our lives," said the fish. The fishermen took the foolish fish to the market and sold them for a good profit. In a small town lived a wealthy merchant. He was very kind and charitable. He had a son, who had unfortunately fallen into a bad company. Many times the merchant advised his son not to go with the bad company. But all in vain. "Please, do not advise me what to do, my father. I know what is good for me and I know what to do," said the son. One day, a great saint came to the town. The merchant went to the saint, sought his blessings and said, "My spoilt son is the only cause of my worry. Please help me." After a few minutes of contemplation, the saint replied, "Send your son to my ashram tomorrow morning. I will talk to him." Next morning, the merchant sent his son to the ashram of the saint. There the saint asked the son to pluck a flower of rose from the garden of the ashram. The son did as asked by the saint. Then the saint asked the son, "Smell it and feel its fragrance, my son." The boy did so. Then saint showed the son a sack of wheat, said, "Keep the rose near the sack." The boy followed the instructions. After an hour, the saint asked the boy to smell the rose again. "How does it smell now?" the saint asked the boy. The boy smelled the rose and said, "It smells as good as before." Then the saint said, Now keep the rose near this sack of jaggery." The boy did so. After an hour, the saint asked the boy to smell the rose again. "Is there any change in the fragrance?" the saint asked the boy. "No, it smells as fresh as before," replied the boy. Then the saint said, "Boy, you should be like this rose, giving the fragrance to everyone but at the same time not letting the bad smell rub onto you from anyone. Your good qualities are your strength. You should not lose them in bad company." The boy understood the saint's words and wisdom. "I am grateful to you, O saint, for opening my eyes," said the merchant's son. From that day onwards, he was honest and charitable like his cultured father.